Hey y'all, this is Dr. Mugg Simpson. Just had a hell of a interview and sit down with Real Life Street Stars. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out. Run it up. We turning it up. We lit, we live, and it's local. Let's get it on.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
it ain't real life. Just a real life street stars. You know what time it is.
All right, so then you made parole, because it's crazy.
After they couldn't get me with the retaliation case, so I came up for parole.
How did you make parole? Because this is the parole that got you out.
So what's crazy is that my old man, you know, my whole 6.5 being locked up, I think my old man got locked up like 5, 6 times. And every time he would my old man opened up Middleton.
Oh.
He one of the ones who built it.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, but he was building it because he was a son of the state. Inmate, right. And so every time, you know, you get locked up, you can write your siblings and your parents. You get correspondence, you know what I'm saying? So we write each other, he let us know, hey, I got locked back up, I fucked up, this, that, and the next. But this last time he got locked up, he really didn't let me know. And he had found out that I wrote a book. I wrote a book while I was in prison, The Tattoo Tears A Gangster's Cry. And I'm talking about, man, you know, we get magazines in there, right? So we get magazines. I took a ream of paper that I got my baby mama. I got my ex-baby mama. Got my ex-baby mama to send me in a ream.
How's an ex-baby mama? You mean like an ex? Oh man, okay, yeah, that's tough. Okay,
they right here too.
Yes. Oh man.
Yeah, I got these down there. Like one of them came to see me. My partner got killed. DK, R.I.P. DK. My brother and his baby mama came to see me, and my son came, and he was looking at all my tattoos. Like, dang, daddy, where I'm at? Where me and Peanut at? He asked about him and his brother. Like, where we at? And I'm talking to my brother. Cause you know, my partner, that's my best friend. He just got killed and they running the whole play down to me what happened. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm gonna get you. And he like, Dad, you ain't got no room. And I'm like, nigga, you calling me? No, I say, I'm gonna get you on my face. I'm gonna get y'all on my face. And I go back talking to, he like, you ain't gonna put us on your face. I say, nigga, you calling me a liar? No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, you mean what you say. Yeah, you do what you say.
And man, I went in that cell and put these niggas on my face. Next visit, that nigga hit Peanut. Peanut, he did it. And that's all I needed right there.
That's real.
That I'm gonna do what I say I'm gonna do. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of a nigga I am. That's the kind of standard I stand on. You know, if I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
I want to stay right there for a second because that's what a question I know that people may want to have and ask about the tattoos.
Right.
Normally, like you said, early on, 17, you had it on your shoulder, you know, invisible.
Right.
But then you started going to your face, your head, you know, I don't know if y'all can see, I know it's shiny.
Right, yeah, it's shiny.
You're tatted all the way.
That was the reason a nigga was going bald.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a nigga was going bald, stressing out, trying to make $1 million, man. We was for real.
These tats came while you're in the pen or outside the pen?
While going through everything.
What do your tattoos say on your head?
Oh, man.
They like a goddamn God of War.
It's a prayer. It says, greed is like a malnutritious hunger that stars my lust for materialistic wonders.
Wow.
I have been crucified within his green mass. No matter how much I gain, I still have hunger pains. My history is who I am. My destiny will be my test.
Oh,
then man. I got Trayvon Martin back there with a ribbon made out of a hoodie. We went for the Guinness Book of World Records in 2013, and I did 828 tattoos in 24 hours of a globe. The name of my tattoo shop was Tattoo World off of 820 and Barry.
Wow.
Yeah, Fort Worth. And we had a lot of stuff going.
Did you hit the Guinness World Record?
Yeah, we hit it.
Wow.
We hit it.
At the time of you hit the Guinness.
And see, my marketing and everything, like, I'm so throwback. Like the word of mouth and getting on the radio and doing all that stuff, that was like second nature to me. So I went so hard with marketing about doing the Guinness Book of World Records for the tattoos that other people heard that I was doing it and was trying to beat my
That's how it works.
assumption.
Yeah, that's
like
how it
I was going for 817 tattoos because the record was 801. 817 is Fort Worth.
Oh, I
You get
like
what
that.
I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, you
And
a
man,
marketing
like,
genius.
shout out to my city, man. My city support me like crazy.
Man.
I'm talking about they came out like everybody was getting this globe. And it was crazy. Like they really supported me. Like one time, I'm 6 years after that, somebody come bring me a piece. I got the globe. I got the globe on my arm. I'm like, dang. You know what I'm saying? So it just like, it's crazy. But while I was trying to get out of prison, I had wrote a book. And I guess my dad heard that I had this book. I guess he was trying to get it published or whatever. So he hit me up. He was like, hey, man, why don't you do what your brothers did? Well, my first brother, he discharged. I got 15 years. I ain't trying to discharge. That ain't why I'm trying to do that.
Yeah.
Then my other brother made his first parole. I'm on my third time coming up. So I can't make my first parole, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get Lori Redmond.
No, exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Lori Redmond fast. So I'm thinking of any way I can make some money from behind these doors. And, you know, I learned how to read by reading Cold as Winter Ever.
That's right.
Sister Soldier wrote the book, and it was like, you know, I got this 300-page book, and I couldn't read because, shit, I don't want to read no 300-page book. You just don't want to. But once you feel like you can relate, then you can get through the book.
Very true.
And once I got through Cold as Winter Ever, then I could pick up 48 Laws of Power, because now I know I can get through a 300-page book. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I started to write a book just so I can get niggas to read what they can relate to, and then start reading shit that they don't understand yet.
Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank
you.
you.
Said it was sold on Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah, all that.
Definitely. Congrats.
Thank you. And how we did it was, like I was saying, we get magazines in there. So I had like different dudes. You know, you got people who sew, who do different things. I got my baby mama, ex-baby mama, to bring me the ream of paper. And what I did was cut the paper in half and had somebody, after I typed it, they sewed it together.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they sewed the paper that I had typed on together.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah,
Like a
so-
handwritten book.
Right.
Wow.
So after that, I had got some cardboard from like the back of a notebook pad. They cut that out, made it the size of the paper, and we put like a collage from cutouts from the magazine of Tattoo Tears, made my cover and all that. Taped it up, made it look real, look like a hardback book, you know what I'm saying? And I sent that to my brother. My brother then in turn get me published by Arthur House. So when I come home, I got a trunk full of 1,000 paperback books to sell out the trunk. This unheard of. Nigga coming home, got a book that he wrote while he was locked up and all this. And, you know, just rewind to my dad hit me up trying to, you know, sell my book to Nikki Turner, I think her name is. She's out of Columbus, Ohio. She wrote a book, Payback or something like that, you know, and they was real big in urban fiction. So they knew how to get these books like The Truth to the Game story and Dutch and all these were books that inmates wrote. Yeah.
That's
Terry
great.
Woods bought Truth to the Game
Damn.
from Kwame T, who's locked up in prison in the feds,
That's
and
right.
got it to Oprah and all that. So it's a lot of niggas doing all this writing and doing all that down there. Like, it's some brilliant niggas locked up right now. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to, you know, see all this and try to put me something together. And I also used to cut hair. So what I had my baby mama do was send me pictures of the little niggas' hair I used to cut. Just the little niggas, not grown-ups, because I had put a business plan together to where I had her go downtown in Fort Worth and get me a DBA for knuckleheads.
Yeah.
It's a
Smart man.
barbershop
Smart man.
for little boys. You know what I'm saying? So I put a business plan together, had the pictures put together, and then I had that for my parole package. So they seen that I was trying to do something. They seen that I had a business to go home to, and they let me out.
That's amazing. How many other people you feel do something like that? Like really show when I get out, this is what I'm going home to, like for a parole hearing.
Right now, well, I don't know if they doing that in there. Well, they are, because they ask us to have all these letters from the free world, your supporters. You got to make a package to put together. I don't know how extreme they go. I'm forward thinker.
Yeah.
So I knew how to get DBAs because I was in the world before, getting DBAs and stuff like that. So I would just put her on a mission to go make that stuff happen for me. So in turn, that let the parole board know that I was capable of doing something when I went home.
So as a free man, of course, you know, you're coming out to the world. There's, you know, they say as a felon, you know, the world kind of throws you away. You ain't named too many options. You kind of got to go into business for yourself.
This time, it was like I had resurrected or something.
There you go.
And I really took the wrong medicine from it.
Yeah.
And I got egotistical, and I start walking in the OG aura and sense of things, and just becoming one of Funky Town finest.
And
that was my whole mission when I came home. Like, dang, I beat the odds. I'm back. I got shot by the law. I got a book out. Everybody looking at me like I done something. So I'm on 10.
So you were mentioning a story as far as you know, your life has changed. A girl that you was with wasn't going with you, and I'm curious as far as to even, you know, your love for jewelry already, you know, was
right
in you, and the transition to become like, all right, I'm gonna become the mug I am today, to come to this, you know, become a jeweler. Like, it doesn't happen overnight, but I'm assuming something sparked that in you to say, let me get away from illegal situations to legal.
That's crazy that you asked that, because like I was at a situation where, like, you know, I do jewelry, but I was just how you say that I couldn't take the pushback.
What you mean?
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't take the pushback. Like, I know you lying to me. Like, come on, man. You could do it cheaper than this. You could do that. So I was tired of that, and I had found another niche, which was tattooing. And I was doing real big things with that, but I always stayed in the jewelry industry by doing grills at the tattoo shop. People just knowing what I do can know they can get a grill, but I just wasn't in it as deep as I was. And to come home and see a lot of guys that had said it wouldn't last grills. First girl I had, I came home, told her like, hey man, I'm gonna do gold teeth when I'm ready to do some grills. She said, this shit ain't gonna last. And this 23 years later.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
People think it's a phase.
One of the guys thought it wasn't gonna last. He's still pushing, heavy in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like whoever had made it with it, I was cool with that. I'm glad I had put some thought into it, and now you able to eat off of it. It was just over for me. So I was trying to make my bag off of tattooing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And writing books and all that type of stuff. I was trying to do different things and not have to go back to the jewelry.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So what happened was I'm sitting at my tattoo shop one morning, and my spirit asked me, say, how am I feeding you? I'm on parole. I've been on parole. I ain't had no legit job. So he said, how am I feeding you? And I was like, tattoos. That's how you feed me. That's how I eat. All my money, all my bills get paid off of tattoos. And he said, so why are you just surviving with what I gave you to succeed with? And it fucked me up, because now I'm in a position to where I'm a mentor. I go to, I'm a volunteer mentor for Tory, Texas Offender Reentry Initiative. And I go into the prison, and I go into the county jail, and I talk to dudes. You get what I'm saying? And my method is, like, you can't help what you don't know. So a lot of people get this position where they're a mentor, where they get to go speak to people or go speak to kids, and they just get to rambling off about who they are and what they do and what they've overcome. But one of my methods is I want to hear you speak. So the first part, when I go speak anywhere, I get the people to tell me what they going through, what they feeling, how they thinking, what's going on with them, so I can in turn relate to what they're dealing with.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I go in the classroom in the prison and I write something on the board and I ask the whole class like what this mean. And one of them things was only the strong survive.
Oh, yeah.
I put that on the board. Only the strong survive. And I'll start asking like, what that mean to you? I'm an 8. What that mean to you? I'm a gorilla, I'm this, I'm a lion, I'm a beast, I'm this, that, and next. And the misconception is you're none of these things. You got dominion, power, and authority over everything you just said you were. And now you made yourself a survivor when you're a successor.
Yeah.
But we don't understand success. You see what I'm saying? All we understand is survival.
That's facts.
You get what I'm saying?
That's facts.
So he was trying to teach me at this time, like it's something more than just tattooing. It's something more than just tattooing. It's something more than just tattooing. One of my business mentors that I picked is Dr. Phil Harrison with Mint Dentistry. Right?
That's one of your business mentors? Have you,
Yeah.
you met the man?
Yeah. Like that's my guy.
He's a
Man, that's my guy.
he's a guy who has that original hustle.
Yeah.
When I see marketing come
Oh,
to
man.
fruition, Mint Dentistry is something that 15 years ago you might have heard in passing. Now it's the premier Dallas-Fort Worth in other cities. Like
He makes sexy teeth
he made sexy teeth.
and I make gold grills.
Man, come on now.
You hear me?
Come on.
And I'm Dr. Mugg Simpson because I'm on call. You hear me? You can call me right now, 1-844-904-GOLD.
Now,
And that used to be 1-844-904-INKY.
now, what would a dentist say about a person putting gold grills in their mouth?
I got a few friends. Dr. Kip Anderson. I got a lot of mentors in this game. Like they really would love to put me on dental hygienist program and get me in there, but my felonies won't let me pass the bar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I can go to all the training, get all the schooling, and I have enough hours to be. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
wow.
But I could never be because I'm a felon.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? So they try to cultivate what I'm doing. They try to help me, and like they really do. So they turning me on to new technology. We go get different impressions done by them so we can get a better permanent tooth, better fitting veneers, better fitting implants, everything.
Yeah, because really, a gold cap is pretty much like getting a veneer, right?
Right, it's the same thing.
Yeah. So the care that goes behind taking care of a veneer is the same care that has to go behind taking care of a
Exactly, your
gold.
teeth
a
can
diamond.
rot under the veneer
For sure.
as well.
So can we ask you some questions then?
Go ahead.
Let's talk about it. And I want to stick on grills for the moment, just
Okay.
for those who don't know about grills. You were talking earlier as far as the way grills used to be made. What is
Okay.
the difference between grills in the past, let's say in the early 90s, versus grills today with diamonds encrusted in them?
The technology back then, you couldn't. What they would say is we would go in there and we would ask, "Hey man, I want to get a crushed diamonds." That's what we used
that's
to
what you
call
asked for,
it.
yeah, crushed diamonds.
I want to get crushed diamonds. So what we would do is we'd go in there and ask for them crushed diamonds, and they would tell us it's not thick enough for the diamonds to breathe. Some bullshit. Just to say that I don't know how. We don't know how. That's the answer. You get what I'm saying? We don't know how to do it yet. That's the answer. But they give us, all kind of smoke and mirrors. But once they figured they couldn't do it, they figured out a way, and that way was, the little earrings. When we got the invisible set, princess cut earrings, we'd get the earrings and you cut off the back and then they'll solder that onto the teeth. That's how they started doing it in the early 2000s. So that's how we was able to put the diamonds in our mouth and look better and feel better about our diamond teeth. And with technology today, we make the tooth thick enough to set the diamonds in. You get what I'm saying? And shout out to to the Vietnamese because they do the best diamond setting
sure.
that I've ever seen. And that's the thing I like about this industry is that the different cultures do different things. The best, like the designers, like the casters, like people who do just different things. Like we can sell you anything, the black jeweler. Like we got y'all saying the black jeweler.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the one thing that we have in common that I want to try to help change is we don't have showrooms. You get what I'm saying? We don't have the showroom that Manhattan has or that Johnny Dang has or that this man has. So we stay in that middleman liaison position as a jeweler to where you can't really get the clout or the notoriety of being a real jeweler. You get what I'm saying? But what the real jeweler has done to us is they put the wool over our eyes to make us think that they're jewelers. They're retailers.
Because that's the first thing. That's the first thing that you go into a jewelry store, you see the jewelry case, you looking at all this nice jewelry.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, we can make that for you.
Right.
Send it off.
They send it
They
out.
ain't never. They don't. And, you know, it's very hard pressed to find any jeweler in Dallas who actually have jewelry that they work on site.
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot. But the ones who actually pushing, they have workers.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that in this game. Cause you know, we in our culture, we're taught to be independent. And we try to in-house everything. And that's what sets us back. Because to be independent or to in-house everything, you have to be an expert at everything.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So the game is to find the expert and delegate that work off and still own the design.
Because the thing is, a lot of these jewelry businesses are family owned, and they've been in business for years and years. And
It's passed down.
yeah, so
I don't mean to cut you out, but I got like in Dallas, I got like 3 houses that I go to. West Dallas, Oak Cliff, and the essays in the back outhouse doing my grills. I got a workshop in my shop called Grills Kitchen, and I can call some essays to come cast my grills after hours. You get what I'm saying? I was taking my grills to get the diamond setting at somebody's house, and they kids, the Vietnamese kids, are setting stones.
that's wild. That's crazy.
You hear me? And doing the waxes for the teeth and everything. And it's like they really teach their culture how to do the trade.
Now, I want you to go back a little bit. You was talking about the way diamonds need to breathe. What does that mean? Diamonds need to breathe.
What that meant was we don't know how to do it.
Right. So diamonds don't need to breathe.
No.
Because I've been told, they'll tell you, oh, we can't make it. We have to put a little thing on the back.
So the thing is, it's not that they can't breathe. It's just that the point in the back, the bottom of it, what'll happen is it'll scrape your tooth or it'll scrape a surface or something and be pushed out.
Right.
So it has to have enough room where it doesn't get pushed back out. You get what I'm saying?
See, no, because like with the let's say the piece, it's like, oh, we got to put a gate on the back or that little.
That comes from not wanting to be
solid gold.
Yeah, so you hear all this?
Yeah.
Even though this is over 1,000 grams, it's still hollow.
But you wouldn't see. You would have to think. Oh, they tell you that diamonds need to breathe, but they just don't want to give you that much gold.
Right, because they got to charge you for that.
You're right.
So they take that part out, or your budget can be this much, or that's how they. So the designer, right? The designer can make your piece 3 inches, let's say 3 by 6.
Yeah.
And it can look the hugest as all outdoors diamond set, but the money is really in the gold. So what they do is they take the gold out in the design. So once they print it out, that weight is not there. But it looks like and feels like to you that it's that.
Yeah. I get it. Nah.
You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
And they charge you the same price that they would charge if it was there.
Yeah, as they should. I got to get your thoughts. I mean, well, get your money, motherfuckers. Get your money, mother.
Right.
I got to get your thoughts on when it comes to the grill game.
Okay.
The significance of Johnny Dang Powwow to the grill game. Just your thoughts on it. And be honest.
The significance of Powwow and Johnny Dang to the grill game. Okay. The jeweler has understood marketing. Johnny Dang understood marketing in another way. You get what I'm saying? Y'all know his name ain't really Johnny, right?
Yeah. It's a moniker.
He got his name changed.
Yeah.
But because King Johnny was the Johnny.
Yeah, he was.
And what Johnny Dang understood is what I was about to say. What Johnny Dang understood is the power of the entertainer.
Yes. Go keep Johnny.
They looking for King.
Johnny.
They looking for a Johnny.
Anybody seen Johnny?
Jack, you hear me? And it's I had a video not too long, about 2 years ago, that I was saying the power of a name. Mm-hmm. Manhattan Jewelers. You think of Manhattan Jewelers. So when you hear Manhattan, that's the richest community in New York.
Exactly.
So if I name my jewelry company Manhattan, I'm telling you I'm upper echelon than any jewelry store.
Better than Bushwick Jewelers.
And they live up to the name. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that. They try to live up to that name. So what Johnny Dang does is he understood every rapper in Houston was saying, Grill by Johnny, Peace by Johnny, Diamond Out by Johnny. But it was King Johnny.
Yeah.
Right? So he changed his name to Johnny Dang because he got to be a Johnny. He know they looking for Johnny. And then he understood the rappers were saying it. The rappers were telling the people where to go. Right?
Yeah.
That's the whole business scheme or the marketing scheme of Johnny Dang getting Powwow and them teaming up. Hey, you go get your guys, bring them back to me. We're going to do this. We're going to blow up like this. And the rapper becomes a walking display, a walking showcase. You get what I'm saying? And then, man, you give somebody a piece of jewelry, not somebody, you give a rapper a piece of jewelry that means something to them. It inspires them to make a song.
It does. No, that's facts. And that's just free marketing for the...
What is it? Let me see your grill?
Yeah, let me see your grill. Yeah, that's going to go forever. Everywhere. It's a walking billboard, a singing billboard.
Yeah, so that's what we do. And we try to team up with the rapper.
Okay.
Have you found it that people want the grill more or the chain more?
See, my whole business is set up off of the have-nots.
Correct.
I'm a have-not.
Yeah.
That's why I found out different things that I didn't know about the jewelry industry because I didn't have it. So when I found it, I understood like the have-nots will spend their money first before the rich niggas. Like I don't talk to the rich niggas like with the $20,000 budget and all that. You not really paying for a budget. You paying for a status. So you're gonna go where the name is. And I understand that, and you should. But my everyday client, before I came here, I did impressions and everything, bro. Every day I do gold teeth. Every single day I do gold teeth. Man, it'll blow you away how many people get gold teeth. And they start in 13.
And this is just solid gold.
A solid gold. And that's a have-not. Mm-hmm. What I mean by that, I don't mean to be poor or nothing like that, but they ain't got no bills. They ain't got no car. You get what I'm saying? They ain't got none of these things. So when they get their money, they know what they want. They want gold teeth. When I was 4 years old, I stole my grandmama dentures. Yeah, she told me she was gonna give me a gold tooth when I turned 16. But I ain't wanna wait, I stole the dentures. Right? And I was trying to put her dentures in my mouth in the bathroom, and somehow I seen the matches and I burnt the bathroom down. And I left the house. I left the house running away to my other grandmama's house, right? And my daddy was a cable man. So he driving home in the cable truck and he see me like, boy, what you doing? Like, I'm going to Grandma Pam's house. He like, what you mean you going to Grandma Pam's? I don't think I can go back to Grandma Linda's house. Find out what happened, he whooped my ass and all that, and they find the dentures in my pocket. I had took a dentures because I wanted the gold tooth, and I couldn't figure out how to get the gold tooth out, so I kept putting the whole denture in my mouth. but that's what inspired me really. So these kids had that same feeling when they see us. They want to go. They want grills.
You grew up a 13-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Let me just ask you. This is just a psychology question.
Okay.
Case study on America. You see our skin color, our people that go and get these goals put in our mouths, but you don't see no other culture, maybe in the Latino community a little bit, but you don't see no other cultures doing that. Like, what do you think is about us that we need to put gold in our mouth?
We've been putting gold in our mouth.
No, I know we've been doing it. I'm saying for you as a person who does it, when you see the kind of clientele that comes in, do you ever ask why?
I know why.
Oh, go ahead. That's true.
Yeah, it's our culture. It's our culture, and our culture takes over the world. But we're illiterate to why. So that's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be that one who shows you why. So the reason I want them to know why they feel like this way is what I'm doing now. Like all the VVs and all these diamonds and all that type of shit, that's icing on the cake. That ain't it. What's it is the gold, okay? And what I'm showing you is that I do 90 teeth with an ounce of gold.
Wow.
Right? I do 90 teeth with an ounce of gold. And that's what I'm trying to get the people to understand. I'm running through ounces of gold. I'm running through zips of gold. You get what I'm saying? You get the language I'm trying to speak? Like, I'm running through this shit and I'm cooking it up in Grill's kitchen. You get what I'm saying? And the thing I want these kids to understand is that you can do this too. You can understand this game too. So what I'm doing for our community is I'm trying to show them the value of what my company does is a service. Have a Gold Day does a service for our community where you can bring me a minimum of an ounce and I'll work your gold.
What do you mean? Yeah. They could bring you some gold.
Right.
And you could work it like you could transform into
some more money.
There you go.
But see, so I'm gonna show you our cultures. So I do this for anybody, not just our culture. And most other cultures already have gold. And they understand they ain't making no money off their gold. But the first question they asked me was, why would I take my holding power to get paper money?
That's the real question.
That's the real question. You wouldn't. You would take your holding power and gain more holding power, right? So instead of taking the cash, the other cultures take the gold.
Yep.
Right? So you bring me an ounce of gold, right? What I do with that ounce of gold is I make 90 teeth, as much as I can in 90 days for you. How you help me is I don't have to go to the refinery to buy gold. I can flip your gold, right? So once I'm flipping your gold, what I do is, just say for instance that you get a payout every 90 days, right? So every 90 days, I give you what you put in, right? Just to show you the value of gold. So for example, you bring me $2,500 because you don't got no gold. And I sell you some of my gold, right? You give me that $2,500. We sign a service agreement that Have a Gold Day is going to work your gold for a year, right? For the first year, what we did is we did something that was promotional crazy, that we will give you 400% return on your investment.
Shit.
That's crazy.
Is that still going on?
Yeah, we got 90 more days. We got 90 more days, but it's so hard to get to our people's mind to understand what's really going on that like I've been having to just sell them gold. Yeah. And what they'll do is they'll buy the gold thinking they can do what I'm doing.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's crazy, but we black. I mean, our culture is they're so we're so incomplete. No, we're so incomplete. Like our fathers have dropped us off. Our fathers haven't taught us a trade. So what we do is we look to the next nigga for the trade, for the new trend. Now I'm making t-shirts. Now I'm making jewelry. Now I got a podcast. You get what I'm saying? That's what we do because we haven't been taught. So we pick it up off the next nigga. And since we see that he's a nigga like I am,
I could do it what he could do. Not knowing it just takes years.
Wanna be like mine.
you get what I'm saying? But it's true, but you got to get in line.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So what I do is we do this service and we give you 400% on the return because we want you to understand how real it is. You get what I'm saying? Gold don't die. So I don't know if y'all heard of J Red. He got a clothing line called Money Work. DJ J Red. And we collect. He's one of my partners in the game that we network together a lot. But we collaborated with my brand and his brand. And we put a hat together that says, make money worth gold again. Right here. Make money worth gold again. And what I'm saying is our currency is really gold.
Mm-hmm.
But we live in America.
Yeah, no, the dollar is failing right now.
It's failing.
Paper dollars.
Right, but the only thing that keeps our dollar strong is our military.
Mm-hmm. The dollar is now backed by people.
Right.
It's not back. It stopped being backed by gold by Nixon. It's backed by people now.
Right.
You and me.
So other countries were scared to go against what America has established. But you know, you're looking in history now, and you got the BRIC, and you got people, other countries coming together to do different things.
Wait, we don't got Fort Knox? Like Fort Knox ain't a thing no more? Like all the gold in Fort Knox?
I ain't been there. Yeah, you said I've never.
It could be empty.
I've never been there. You get what I'm saying? But what I do know is that history repeats itself.
Yeah.
That was 1933 when all the gold was confiscated from Americans, right? So we got about 10 more years to see what's gonna happen. While we've been waiting 10 years, while we've been waiting 100 years, we've had Russia with Putin. And if you study the background on what he does, he takes all their profit and buys gold. So Russia is worth $600 billion in gold. He's worth $6 billion in gold.
Man.
Yeah.
Have a gold day. Shout out. We just had 30 Rich in here. We had
Oh,
Jim.
wow. That's my boy. Hey, shout out 30 Rich.
Yeah, shout out 30.
Say, them boys there, like the youngsters are really what revived me. You get what I'm saying? Like, this dude is running circles around my generation. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, just to get to do business with him and just to get to, sponsor that ring and do that ring for the dog show, that took me to a whole nother level into what I was doing. And he gets it. You get what I'm saying? He gets that we can do the same thing they do. Don't pay for the name when it's all the same game.
Yeah, what's crazy is like 30 Rich been doing it for years. And like boys be coming in like, yeah, I'm gonna sell dogs. No, bro, it's a science to this shit.
Right. And what's crazy is you say he's been doing it for years. Like 20-something early.
Yeah, he started nigga as a kid. He started like you when you was looking at Rolexes.
Right.
He started going around of let me look at these dogs.
Right.
Man.
Yeah,
so
man.
I say that to say like, we've had not only 30 Rich, but Jen Lee and a couple others that
Jen Lee, yeah.
Each of them have came in here and shouted out Have a Gold Day as they've been sitting here. I'm just curious, that name itself. Everyone plays with the name of how to come up with this and what's going to take my company forward. When you see it on a billboard in New York Times Square, how did that name come about?
We got off track, with the whole story, but I was explaining like God was asking me, how was he feeding me? And, I told him tattoos. And he showed me that I was just surviving out there. You just paying your bills. You just barely making it. This, and that. You're not succeeding with what I've given you. And with Dr. Harrison being a mentor of mine, I changed my number to look like Mint's number. You put your last numbers as your brand.
Right.
Mine was Inky. That's my tattoo brand, Inky Town. So when he asked me this question, I really didn't understand it. So I'm trying to figure out how to be successful. I'm trying to figure out how to be successful, how to be successful. One day I check out the number on the phone for Inky spells gold as well. So it was like he was telling me, you're gonna succeed with gold. But I didn't know how I was gonna succeed with gold. So I just got back into it. Got back going into it. And then I realized, like, shit, this is dope. This is what they doing with this. They selling us dope. We the dope fiends. You get what I'm saying? And the world don't understand how to do this because it's industry secrets. Mm-hmm. And they keep us out the game because we talk too much.
Now I want to ask you a kind of a spiritual question.
Okay.
They say it's easier for a rich man to move through the eye of a needle than to inherit the kingdom of God. Now, when it comes to these finer things like diamonds and Rolexes and watches and just the materialism in the whole, how do you keep yourself grounded spiritually?
I keep myself grounded through humility. And what I mean by that is like just showing you like this just the icing on the cake.
Right.
Like that's all Earth is. Earth is icing on the cake. And we don't understand these things because we're manipulated by the people who know mm-hmm. and who teach us. So have a gold day. Have a gold day is defining what you have to do to be gold.
Right.
You got to get through the day.
Amen.
Right. And the day is hard. Is going to bring forth challenges that you don't know to come. And when you get through it, that means you're pure from that day. And what happens is you got the furnace, right?
Yeah.
The furnace, when you put the gold in it, it burns out the impurities and it takes it back to 100%. So what I'm telling you is let the day be the furnace. So at the end of the day, you'll be 100%.
Ah, man, you cold with it, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in theology school, they used to teach us ask the text questions. So I would come across texts about gold all the time. Like you asked me, Joker, you asked, wearing all this jewelry, how do you understand what's going on with yourself integrity? You get what I'm saying? Your integrity. What's going on with you? So what vexed my spirit through the text was that the floors in the streets are gold. That if you honor your mother and father, you'll get a chain of gold. So it was convicting me real bad, like, why I love gold like this then? Right? So with me asking these questions to the text, I understood what was going on. I understood why the streets were gold. I would demonstrate here, but the thing is that
where?
The streets of gold in heaven,
Amen.
Right? Right? And then God don't stand up, he sit on the throne. When he looks at the floor, he sees himself. We got heaven and hell, right? And it's thy good and faithful servant that goes to heaven. The servant has to serve laying on the floor at the feet of God.
Amen.
You got to lay prostrate. So do you think he gonna let you cover up his gold? You are the body that he sees when he sees himself. So the only reason you get casted out, and gold gets casted, mm-hmm. right? So Lucifer got casted out of heaven into the lake of fire to be turned into something else, refined eternally. That's why he can't get out. He got to be refined eternally because he wanted to shine. We gold. We make up the floor. We make up the streets in heaven. And when you don't want to serve, you get kicked out and casted out to be humbled eternally in the fire. That's why David said, if I make my bed in hell, God is there with me. Because it's all his. It's just up to us. Do you want to? The difference is slavery and servanthood. A slave is someone who's being made to do something. and a servant is somebody who's willing to do it.
There you go.
You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So Kanye was kind of on to something when he said that.
Hey, what? Oh wait, we gonna touch on that. It was slavery was a choice,
right?
Let's do it like this. I want to talk diamonds for a second.
Okay.
Let's go all the way through there.
Okay. Let's go.
All right, so you said something earlier. You like we weren't in the know. We didn't know about things. I mean, we were talking off camera earlier about back in the day. You would see rappers, let's just say like Cash Money, No Limit era, where diamonds wasn't as prevalent as they are today. Whether we were cool with S1s, VVS1 thing. I mean, who knows?
It just had to be a diamond.
It just had to be a diamond.
That's
we was
all.
cool with 1/6, nigga, whatever the fuck.
Right.
For you seeing where it was back in the No Limit Cash Money era to where technically they were getting off with CZs and stuff like that, but also going cheap.
CZs ain't never really made it.
Oh, because there was a Turk came in here and said that there were CZs on the diamonds that they used CZs before they got to the real money.
Okay.
That was Birdman in there.
I understand that.
To look the fact. Basically you balling, you know,
right
till you get there.
You make it.
Yeah, Birdman wasn't, but the guys, you gonna fake it till you make it.
But see, this what I tell people all the time. It ain't fake till you lie about what it is. A CZ is a CZ. If I'm telling you, hey man, I got a CZ chain on, this what it is. You know what I'm saying? These CZs, I mean that. Like, what you tripping for?
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? This my budget. But me saying that this is something else other than what it is what makes it fake.
Diamonds didn't look the way, or let's just say rappers' chains didn't look the way they look today. What reason do you think that is as far as from the 1997, 1995 era to 2023 where...
It's definitely technology. Like if I show y'all just behind the scenes what's going on with the technology, it's crazy. Like the technology.
Give us a little bit about what technology has changed since then, as far as setting or creating the diamonds,
creating the design and the wax.
Okay.
The 3D printing,
yeah.
All that, the CAD design, all that type of stuff. That's taking the game to a whole nother level. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what's happened is we've also been able to clone things.
I see.
And the only reason you clone things is because things might be becoming extinct.
Yes. Speaking of extinct.
Right.
Do you feel the diamond, and I'm not saying it's going to go extinct, but let's talk about it.
It's going to cost more in a minute.
When you see something like moissanite diamonds.
Right. When you see the
lab
market,
created.
When you see the market blowing something up, the industry that is coming from blowing something up that's supposed to be from the bottom, they blowing it to the top. Past diamond tester. They telling you that it passed diamond tester.
And it does.
To put in the mind of the people that it's real.
That is marketing to.
Right. It's marketing as well. Like they say everything to put it in your mind redundantly so you'll understand it. Man, I've had some, I was about to go in the box.
Yeah, no, don't go to the box yet, because there's some shit in the box. we gonna open the box in a second.
Yeah, man, but the thing is that it's so hard right now for the gemologist. And the gemologist is the person who's been to school to grade diamonds, to tell you the clarity, the cut, and the color, right? And we're going in front of them now with different pieces of jewelry that we have that we found out that we've used lab created stones in this piece that they're appraising as natural diamonds. Because the naked eye can't tell the difference. That's how hard they're going with clones.
Do you have a problem with lab created diamonds?
Not at all. I don't. Because it helps me fulfill a budget.
Now, I walked into Zales and they had some cluster diamond earrings flower set.
Okay.
For $2,000.
Wow. What was the carat on?
I want to say 3 carat.
Seriously?
And they were lab.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm talking about these motherfuckers looked amazing.
Right. And see, that's the thing.
And I sat in Zales for maybe 10 minutes contemplating
whether to get them or not.
Whether to get them or not.
Right.
Because I'm like, who gonna know?
Right.
And I guess what my disconnect was is like, why do we put so much emphasis on a diamond from the earth versus a diamond that was just made?
We all about status. Like you wouldn't have to worry about me worrying about what you got on.
Right.
Yeah.
And like I get offended when you want to know what I got on.
Right. because
It ain't for sale. And the thing about mine is everything go with mine. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what you asked me about.
No, so the way we questioned it was, you buy a lab created diamond, telling someone or telling your wife or fiance that you engaged to,
yeah, you out of line.
and said, "Hey, I got this
you out of
BBS
line.
diamond," and
You
then she hates you for a second, goes to pawn it,
Right.
and then finds out, oh, it ain't worth even a
But see, the
10%.
cold part about it is she won't find out like that.
How would she find out? Because don't they?
It's called the Sherlock Holmes. It's a $25,000 machine.
Right.
That costs, you got to pay for that to figure out what you really got. And it's technology. That's how cold technology is. And it's like when you cloning something, what are you going to take out?
Right.
Yeah.
You're going to take out the bad parts of it.
Facts.
Right?
What I seen.
So it's no inclusions.
Yeah, what I seen in Moissanite, because I contemplated myself like, let me buy a Moissanite little ring and see what it's looking like. It was almost too brilliant.
Okay.
It was shining too hard when the light hit.
Right.
It was.
So
It looked-
my question back is,
Go ahead.
ain't that what you looking for?
Yes. So with that being said, it is.
Okay.
But not when I walk in the room to where it's shining the hardest.
Right.
To where when someone asks me, damn,
Right.
what you pay for that? And I don't want to lie. And I tell them the truth. And they be like, yeah, it only cost me a little two bands for VVS's.
Right.
They're like, wait a minute, that's hitting that hard?
Right.
For two, like, we get caught in the questioning of someone asking, because you're right, if I don't mind telling them, bro, you know I got this for, hey, nigga, that's some $800.
Right.
Shining like that, yeah, $800. Hey, hit the test on it, you good.
Right.
I wouldn't mind if someone just said, oh yeah, nigga, where is that? But I don't think us as a culture is there yet.
We're not there yet. We don't understand that. Like I have to wear Nike.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I have to. I gotta buy Charmin.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And it's like we are set up like that. And it was videos floating around where they were showing how to sell to our culture.
Yeah.
You got to sell it high, because if you sell it low, it's not worth nothing. It's all about status with us. Like that's our problem. We have a status issue. We're trying to reach the status quo. And the reason we're trying to reach a status quo is because we don't have a voice.
Come on now.
You get what I'm saying?
Come on
So we
now.
trying to show each other, like, where you at? What you doing? What kind of car you got? Where you live? You get what I'm saying? And we're all trying to reach that status. But when we get to the gate of our residency, you the only one.
So let me ask you this. 50 Cent, he's doing his final lap tour. Shout out 50.
Hey,
He recently looked at Busta Rhymes and said, say, my nigga, that chain is too big.
see that I just got a problem with you worried about my shit.
That's all.
That's all I
That
got
video
a
cut
problem
off after that. I don't know what happened after that. That was my next phase.
I got a problem with you worried about my shit. Like that's a problem.
Wait.
And see, like I'm jacker mentality.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that you trying to jack me, bro. Like that's what I feel. Yeah, like what is you worried about me for like that, man? Compliment me or tell me you got some bullshit on or something. You know what I'm saying?
What about when Pimp C said, take that monkey shit off, you embarrassing us?
See, now when we talk about Pimp C, I was locked up with Pimp C.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Nigga, unlock another store.
I was locked up with Pimp C, so he just talking.
No. He has a voice.
He do.
And it
We
makes,
all do.
like,
He just
niggas have
talking.
repeated that. Like, bro, take that monkey shit off.
But he talking.
You got that funny Geneva watch.
With the Ferrari kid.
Yeah.
Saying like that.
But they did.
They did.
These niggas was wearing Genevas.
You fake it to make it?
These niggas was wearing Genevas, bro. Like, is you serious? A Geneva?
So have you had a request to ice out a Michael Kors watch?
Not yet. Not yet.
Wow.
But do they understand what do they understand is brass?
I don't know.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of even Versace jewelry is stainless steel or brass, or a lot of these Chanels and all this is not gold.
Yeah.
But they're selling their brand. They're not selling the gold. You get what I'm saying?
That Young Scooter had a song. He said, all these rappers wearing fake up.
Yeah.
Like, how did you not know?
Yeah, they know. It's not that they don't know. Yeah. And see, so you know where the chokers come from, right? The choker Cuban.
Yeah, where they come from?
It costs a little bit more to make it hang a little longer with them diamonds in every link.
Ah, yeah. So
Yeah, like y'all don't make me a 18-inch.
let me ask you, when you walk into a situation,
You save a couple of thousand. You get what I'm saying?
can you tell what's fake and what's real off the rip?
I can. As far as a real validated diamond, I can't.
They've gotten that cold with it.
They that cold.
Damn it.
They that cold.
Are there other gemstones that are just as precious that you consider outside of diamonds?
Man, it's a sapphire that's going for $300,000 right now. Like I can show y'all some shit like that'll blow y'all mind. So they really laugh at us in this jewelry industry. Like they laugh at us.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because who
Talk to him.
want a bust down bitch?
When you put it like that. When you put it like that.
Who want a bust down car? Fuck you want a bust down watch for? Because we niggas. And we all about status, man. Bust that shit down. And they serious.
So when you hear somebody say use the word bust down, you get offended.
I mean, I don't want this shit, but I'm wearing this shit. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like when you really think of it, like think about it. Like, so our diamonds that we're busting down and putting on our chains and on our jewelry is worthless.
Damn.
For resale.
Damn.
Because it's not a whole. It's not a whole nothing.
It can't be made whole?
It can't be made whole.
Damn.
It's shaped.
Yeah.
In a bag of, what we push.
Oh, shit.
Who won't shake? I be mad in the mug, boy. Like, bro, you just shook me down, man.
So when you hear someone like Ocho Cinco,
okay,
who of course
he's telling the truth,
gets millions of dollars. Yeah. He says, "Man, I don't like, bro. I wear CZs,
right?
Because who's to question if it's real or not, bro? I got the money.
I got the misconception for you, right? So you look at 30 Rich, right? You see his piece, you see all he got on, right? And just say, for instance, I did it. I didn't get rich off that. He paid for his piece. That's where his money is. The money is in the piece, not in my pocket. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the misconception of everything. Like, the jeweler ain't rich because you got a hell of a piece on. Yeah. You paid for that. That's what your money paid for. Right. You get what I'm saying? We get rich off of clientele. The more I do. You get what I'm saying?
So what you're saying is someone walking into your jewelry store to buy just a random Cuban link. Mm-hmm. The money is probably, that's a design that's going to be kind of throughout.
Okay.
Until you get it customized is really where your money goes, is what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is, like, so say for instance, the $10,000 chain.
Yes.
Right? The $10,000 chain goes into the weight of gold that's in the chain.
Oh, okay.
That goes around your neck.
Okay.
That you get from the jeweler.
So where's your money coming from?
The tax.
Oh, okay.
The service fee.
There you go.
You get what I'm saying?
Run that up.
And what I understand is I don't got to make $5,000 off of you to get rich. I'm really going to stagnate myself if I worry about making $5,000 off of you. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm messing with the have-nots that I'm making $250 off of each sale 10 times a day.
Right. Right.
So why am I going to focus on the man that might come in today with this $20,000 that I'm only going to get $2,000 off of? Maybe. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to focus on the have-not.
What made you choose not to just like go a Eliante route or Ice Nick route and just build your name up till you can charge $10,000 just because that's your name and you could put that tax on there because of your name. Instead, you just focus on the smaller.
The reason why I focus on the smaller is because I knew it was something greater than what I was seeing. And it's the investment of actually buying gold. You get what I'm saying? And with me seeing that for my people, and by me able to being to help them, what they're doing for me is they're making me stack my bread by flipping and hustling their gold.
When you see a rapper get his chain snatched and he dies, someone kills him, how do you feel about that?
I feel like he did the wrong thing.
Like,
he made a wrong decision by buying a piece and chain that he couldn't stand for. He couldn't protect it.
Do you feel someone should stand for their piece and chain, or is it just the integrity of their pride? Or
See, so the value is not in the chain. The value is not in the chain. The value is in what you stand for. If you get what I'm saying. I stand for every, like, I'm not, you can't take nothing from nobody in my family. You get what I'm saying? That's how loyal I am to my family. And your standards don't change for this reason or that reason. You got to be the same person.
I wanted to talk about when you said we don't have showrooms.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's very important, because I feel like that's how a lot of these jewelers are able to.
So watch.
Right.
They fuck with each other. Mm-hmm. They don't have a problem having meetings with each other, telling each other where they get shit from. Hey man, I just opened up this account with Rolex. They looking for other shops to funnel their watches through. But if you don't get that insight, you won't know. So therefore, you can't get that stock into your store. You get what I'm saying? And I just now, like, I'm the worst one. Like, dealing with Dr. Harrison, he showed me we hustle. Mm-hmm. And when you hustling, that means you looking at the money.
Right.
Right? And our culture looks at the money. That's why we can't get out the back of the car. That's why we can't get out the trap house, because we watch the money. You create a system. And the system generates the money at the end.
I guess because I understand exactly what you're saying, because I guess it's hard for us to build something and wait for it to come to fruition, because in the process of it building itself, we going broke. Right. And like, for instance, I've been to several jewelry stores, and I go to a jewelry store and I see a same piece that was in the last jewelry store. Like, how many of these did y'all make?
Right. So it's one design.
Right.
And the designer, like, I tell my designer all the time, like, bro, just worry about designing.
Right.
We can sell your designs, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Now, speaking of designs, of course, 30 Rich came here. He had the dog pinky ring. That bitch is nasty.
Yeah, we ain't playing when it comes to design. Like, I'm putting everything that I can into design.
Yeah, I'm curious, because how crazy can you go with molding and designs of these diamonds and multicolored?
See, what's crazy is the ring ain't even finished.
Oh, damn.
We still got a couple more months.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, he was on my line like, hey, bro, you bullshit. Bro, you bullshit.
What you about to have it?
Do
like
you really got the ring or what? Like, I was trying to, it's about to bark.
Right.
Wait a minute. I'm about to make the dog bark. We about to push this tail on that dog, and it's gonna bark.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we got my guys, they Pakistani, and they working on the technology to put inside the dog to where you push this tail and it begins to bark.
Nigga, it's crazy because I'm seeing more people, and I'm gonna credit the rappers and social media influencers. They're getting more creative with their pieces.
Right.
I've seen LED screens,
right,
playing people's, like it's getting
videos
crazy
and all that.
Does that get you excited as a jeweler to
because,
push my limits?
What I really want people to understand is it's art. I'm a tattoo artist. I'm a jeweler. I cut hair. It's a lot of things I can do with art. I can dress. You know what I'm saying? I can put it on. You know what I'm saying? So it's just an artistic way of showing you who I am. With my jewelry, it doesn't hold any value to you. If you take my chain right now and go get 10 bands for it, that 10 bands gonna be gone, bro.
That's nice. That's right.
You get what I'm saying? But this hold value to me because this is what I'm building. This is what I'm representing. So you cannot take that. You get what I'm saying? This for my generations to come. We just established with my family, Grey Ghost Holdings Incorporated. This is a company that holds people's gold and makes it legal for us to do what we do with our baby company, Have a Gold Day. We're just here to provide a service for our community. And that's what we're trying to show the people.
Why does the chain have so much value on it? Like when you don't have a chain, but you put a chain on, everybody treats you different. What is the value in the chain? Just the chain.
I want to two-part that.
Okay.
Because I know in certain situations, certain places you go, that chain make you look crazy.
Right.
So give us the where you have value at with the chain and where you don't.
Okay. So the value with the chain is to show people that you are what you say you are. It's how we tell our people that I'm not playing.
Absolutely.
I'm established. This who I am. And see, just that means stand for what you saying you stand for. It's deeper than that. Like the gold teeth is trophies.
Absolutely.
In the penitentiary, you better not get one knocked out. Because we keeping it. That's a trophy. You get what I'm saying? So it's just the way our culture upholds things. And I had one guy tell me something that was real cool, a Pakistani guy. He sells diamonds, and he was telling me how he loves the way our culture wears our gold. Mm-hmm. They put their gold in a safe. We wear our gold. You get what I'm saying? We make it fashionable. You don't gotta lock it up. You ain't gotta worry about it in the house. Y'all actually able to enjoy your gold. You get what I'm saying? And the key about that is having insurance. Mm-hmm. Cause you know, we can't write what tomorrow may bring. You get what I'm saying? It's compromising situations will get you fucked off.
And speaking on insurance, what kind of insurance covers jewelry? Like
renter's insurance covers jewelry, and jewelry insurance covers jewelry.
And what does it cover it from?
It covers it from being lost. Quote unquote. Lost. So, you know, don't paint no pictures of you getting robbed if you ain't got robbed. Because the insurance company gonna run you down through there. And they gonna ask you for them different reports from them different people. And then you're gonna get the stuttering and stammering, and you're gonna lose your $30,000 when you could have just told them you misplaced it.
Now,
yeah, you gotta be honest with the insurance company because they're the one insuring you.
No, but if it does get snatched, that's taken. Therefore, is it insured or can you insure?
No, it's still insured, but you just have to prove that.
Oh yeah,
you get what I'm saying with the insurance company.
Yeah, like you said, they're gonna put you through the.
They're gonna put you through the rigmarole to really see if that's what happened. Because 9 times out of 10, we make some crazy stories. Like I done heard some crazy stories. I think on y'all's cap.
Yeah, like oh listen, they came in 5 goons.
Yeah, you hear me?
Shit, man.
Like man, come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
You don't need
and I'm so paranoid because of who I used to be. Me and my partner, we was at a spot in H-Town, and it's like a little spot where you get the burgers at, like the little it ain't a gas station. I don't know what you call it, but
yeah.
You go in there and get the burger, and I'm with my partner T Weezy, and I see the girls come in and they go out. I say, T Weezy, what they doing, bro? What do you think? Yeah, what they on, bro? So I'm moving around. I'm trying to make sure, because that's how you get robbed. You get robbed from uncompromised situations.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
That's how you get robbed. So you have to be very aware of what's going on around you. You have to be.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Oh yeah, no.
Because I mean, like you can put yourself in the corner where you can't do nothing but give it to them and hope they don't take your life.
That's very true.
So you got to watch the situation that you put yourself in. You know what I mean? And it's like, everybody don't understand that.
Did you enjoy robbing?
Nah. Not at all. It was to the point to where if I was robbing from a big corporation or whatnot, it didn't bother me. But to be robbing and stealing CD players and doing all that fucked with me a little bit. Because I was doing this to a lot of my peers. You know what I'm saying? It could have been one of them dudes' class I was in. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hit his car up. I'm down here at the station and got caught. He come in, him and his old man, they picking their shit up and they looking at me like, there you go, that's who took it.
A nigga from my class, nigga in the front row.
Yeah.
Now, so have you ever had a situation where you successfully robbed a nigga and he just, like he come back just flabbergasted, like you just looked at him like he just distraught, like, damn, I got. But you knowing that you got him, you just see his anguish and like, fuck.
Nah.
Okay, yeah, you get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah, it ain't,
Have you?
And I done had a lot of things put on me.
There you go.
I done had a lot of things put on my name that I hadn't done. You get what I'm saying? And in turn, I fucked you off. Yeah.
Have you worked with anyone that you took some from in your previous life?
Yeah. This one girl, and I apologize like crazy. We was over her house, and you know how all the homies go over a female house and they go knock her down or whatever, and you know, you ramble and you hit them up. My partner go over his female house, we with him, and they had an income tax check there.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I took the whole income tax check. And I told my partners it was $300.
A little more than 300.
It was about 35.
Yeah, 35.
Yeah.
How'd you catch? You got a girl that looked like her and just
Say it again.
How'd you cash the check?
No, it was cash.
Oh,
it was the cash.
It was
the cash. It was
the envelope.
It was the envelope.
Damn.
It was the envelope, and I gave my partner. We got in the car.
Here's
Hey, that 100.
Yeah, here's a 100.
We good. The next day, we in the hood and we shooting dice. I done lost all the money on the dice.
Damn.
I done shot the dice. I done lost all the money. And they turn around looking at me like, nigga, fucking get all this money. I'm lying, nigga. My mama gave me this for back to school clothes, nigga. This and that. But I had fucked off the off the lick.
God damn. So what do you say if somebody came to you and said, break yourself, fool? A young 17-year-old young man that you could see yourself in that man.
Go up.
See, when I just like, I seen, when I did that just then, I seen red, bro. Like I see red. Like seriously, bro, I see red. And it's like my chain so heavy.
Come on now. Come on now.
I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it off. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna cut something up. Just like, you get what I'm saying? Because like, I don't believe everybody that hold that pistol. And then I know who I serve. And I know I'm here off of mercy. So I have to do something. I'm here off of mercy. Like I'm supposed to been gone. He just got something for me to do. You see how this guy sat on this couch and said, I'm a pastor? Bro, I'm not a pastor. But I walk like that. You get what I'm saying? I can't call myself something. You got to call me that. You feel me? So it's like, I read this verse. I was kind of like real scared of dying, like of getting killed. Like I was fucked up about that because of my oil that I put in the earth. You get what I'm saying? And the antidote to that was, I found in the word where it say, do good and no harm will come your way. Amen. So that's why these guys that sit on this couch, I do good. I'm not playing with you. I'm trying to show you the way and I'm trying to redeem myself. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to redeem myself. I'm trying to get there. I was thinking like, damn, I'm gonna be locked up when the rapture come. And the nigga gonna be a fucking inmate talking to God like, man,
That's what you're talking.
I ain't caught no jack-off case. I ain't caught this, that, and the next. Like, yeah, them boys down there, they gone. Like, they mind ain't even they mind no more. And this PTSD and all this other type of stuff is for real, bro. And it's messing our people up. We went to jail not too long ago. I had a suspended license. We went to jail and I'm just going, I ain't been locked up in 17 years. So We going to jail. Like, y'all still doing this shit? Y'all still bringing me in this little holdover like this? It's 2023. You get what I'm saying? Like, it got to be a better way. It got to be. And I just feel like I'm putting this situation to one of those kids who gonna make that better way are gonna come.
Amen.
You get what I'm saying? And I can see it because just the proof, not to cut you off or nothing, the proof is that the old is dying out and the new is coming in, right? They used to have something in Fort Worth where they call it the Roundup. And that come around the end of October, early November, because the warrants, trying to get all the money for the warrants and all that, they call it warrant roundup. So if you tell the people that you're trying to round them up, they're gonna get out of Dodge. I'm not driving, I'm not doing none of that. This new representative came in the office and told them, let's do warrant forgiveness.
That did happen.
Let's do warrant forgiveness. Fort Worth made $20 million off of people coming to pay $20 so they don't go to jail.
Come on.
So it's the different minds are out there. We just gotta feed them and we gotta find them. You get what I'm saying? That's all that is. But it's coming.
Now, what I like about your business is that you say you're working with all budgets. Like, and I like that because a lot of individuals want to know what it feel like to put that around their neck. It does something to your confidence, you know, and you don't feel like you, especially like when you go into the nightlife or wherever you go and you seeing boys with 2, 3, 4 of them boys on, he like, damn, I can't even
imagine.
You're right.
So what I do is I found out that a gym is a gym and that a gym is valuable and a gym isn't just a diamond, right? So I found out how to appraise moistenites. I found out how to appraise lab stones, and I found out how to appraise the diamond. And what it is every time you appraise it, it's marked up to retail value. So in every situation, your budget grows. So if you came in with 1,500, you just took the 4,000 with your appraisal.
You saying jewelry can appraise at different values at different times?
No, I'm saying that any gem can appraise for retail value.
Okay, yes.
So I'm saying a moissanite can appraise, a sapphire can appraise, just like a diamond can appraise for retail value.
Have you ever, or is it possible to make a jewelry rental business where you rent out jewelry and have it insured?
It's very possible. And we're trying to figure it out. Because the big thing is the company don't want to insure it because we're actually letting it go. So what we have to do is we have to put a retainer or a hold on your credit card or debit card to where now we have to charge you for it. I just don't like putting people in uncompromising situations.
Right.
Because then I become the jacker.
Because boys will go into credit debt. I've seen all finance show.
Like I done seen dudes come drop 20,000 on a top and bottom flawless set and ain't got no car.
That was definitely that was in a car wreck. Look, that was that was at PPP.
Yeah.
How hard did you eat during PPP?
That's when I really got it together. And but what I'm saying,
I know it.
but what I'm saying about getting it together. So this what happened. Like I didn't have a gold day. I didn't have a gold day before the pandemic. It was just me hustling. You get what I'm saying? Me doing what I do. So when the PPP came out, I was like, shit. Cause what happened? I got a quick story for y'all too. You expose yourself.
Yeah.
If I filed for the PPP, I exposed myself that I hadn't been doing the right business for the past 20 years, right?
Right.
So you expose yourself to what you've been doing wrong. So what that did for me is it made me go back and clean my shit up, get my shit together, get my foundation right, because I had seen myself out of order. That's what the pandemic had really did for me. It helped me get back in order of doing shit the right way.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? Doing shit legally. You get what I mean? So what I did with the pandemic was have a goal day, create the brand, do all that type of thing to get above ground because we had been underground for all those years.
Absolutely. What would you say is a comfortable number for a boy, somebody who wants to come in and, you know, they want to shine? Like, what is a comfortable number to spend to get something that looks good?
Everything I do gonna look good. I done showed you. You get what I'm saying?
I was in.
It's the craftsmanship you put behind it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like just understanding your budget is like just being honest. Not to say that I'm trying to max you out when I ask you what's your budget.
Right.
I'm not trying to max you out. I'm just trying to show you what we can do for what you asking for. Cause you got niggas that'll come in and say they want VVS and they budget is $1,500 for a piece. Bruh, you're not getting VVS.
Yeah.
Your budget ain't big enough.
Now,
Wait.
The budget is $1,500. What are they getting?
If your budget $1,500, I can help you get some good CZs with some gold. Cause some good CZs, cause the gold is what's gonna cost you.
Right.
The gold is what? If you're getting 10 karat gold, it's at $40 a gram right now.
man, if your budget is $1,500, that's what you need.
Wait. No, if he does come get the piece,
I think you need to stay off the ice.
No, wait. No.
Stay off the
If he
ice.
does come get the piece and some CZs is done, can he come back later and like upgrade them?
Always.
Okay, come on, man. There's hope.
Always.
Like, no.
Always. It's just a starter kit.
Yeah.
Money bag, yo, taught us that. Yeah.
Oh, now.
Now, the Dope Boys.
Mm-hmm. As soon as you said that, I felt something. You get what I'm saying? It's just they got so much money, it's hard to please them.
Right.
It's hard to meet their expectations. And with me having issues that I got, I don't want to argue with you, bro.
Right.
Like, this what it is. And when they see it, it's just not good enough because they feel like they got the money to get exactly what they want.
But see, and this is what irks me about our people. This is what really vexes me is like, you got the money, right? And you would spend that money with whoever, said jeweler, whoever, and whatever they hand you, you just gonna be like, oh, I got it from. But since you coming to have a gold day, and my name ain't that, you wanna rush your nigga down.
Yeah, they gonna rush you.
Oh,
Ooh,
they give you the money today. They want it. They want it.
No, they don't give you the money today.
Oh,
they come with the deposit, the $250, and they be called. Hey man, you got my design? You got my design ready? But that's a part of the game. You get what I'm saying? So I done had niggas tell me they gonna kill me.
Oh, for $250?
Nah, like, so what I mean by that is they tea. Just say for instance, they waiting on their grill, right? And their grill ain't came in. And I'm having orders, and they stalk you. Mm-hmm. So they watch your posts, they watch your stories, and they on your ass. So nigga called me one time like, bro, you bullshit, man. Where my teeth at, bro? Like on the cool, you gonna make me have to do something to you. I'm like, bro, you gonna do something to me? You gonna hurt me? Mm-hmm. He like, bro, man, you bullshit with my teeth, man. Bring me my teeth. Like, all right, bro, I got you. Don't call me no more. I'm gonna text you when they ready. Cause now I done got in mode. Like
now we in the mode.
I'm in mode now, so it's like, boom, I'm ready. You can ask Slick and them like, all my partners know I'm fucked up. You get what I'm saying? So now I got this shit ready and I'm blowing them up. I'm ready. You owe me $4,500.
Yeah.
Blowing them up. They ain't responding. So they'll probably respond. And man, when they get their teeth, they jump in my arm.
Yeah.
It's like when you catch the content of it, it's like, wow.
Right.
Even 30. I'm gonna put 30 out on the line right now. I shot him the picture. He ain't really just go off like that. You know, he was like, you think it need to be a different color? Is the color just right? Because the picture don't do it no justice. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Came in. Y'all heard this new song the man got? Like, he gone. Yeah. He gone, and it's like, you know, it's just like we feel like waiting on Christmas.
And you know, it's so crazy, right? Because, you know, I would look. I judge people based off what they wear, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, his ice is official, so he can't fuck me off too bad,
Right.
Because he still got to stand behind it,
Right.
If I go online and say,
Right, I'm standing behind it.
right,
Yeah.
So, I mean, and if I'm dealing with a black man, I want to be like, I want to have that same patience I would have with the man who the Arab.
And see, what I understand that a lot of guys don't understand what gives me a jump start is that I understand the have-nots
Yeah.
are going to be haves later.
So real quick, I just gotta ask you, do you find anything wrong with buying jewelry from a pawn shop?
That's real good. Yeah. That's what
them deals are real good, I'm assuming. Go on, give it.
the you know, the big pushers in the game, they go buy all the gold from the pawn shop.
Yeah,
right?
It's cheap.
You know what they doing?
Busting it down.
They finna take that gold to the refinery and sell it back. Right?
Damn.
They sell the gold back and they get a check from the refinery for the gold.
Damn.
Guess what they do? They go open up a bank account. And the bank can't ask them where they got that money from because it say it came from a gold refinery.
Free game. Shit.
And we offer that kind of service as well. Like what we'll do is what we'll do is we'll work your goal. We'll do a service for you to where you can get the investment in return from your jewelry, your gold.
How important is it having an appraisal done on your?
It's very important. Like it's sad if you don't have an appraisal because you can't stand on. You gotta hold them accountable.
Yeah.
Hold the jewelry store accountable. We trying to put together a podcast where we do. It's called Put It on the Bible. Got this idea from Roadrunner Simo.
Shout out Roadrunner.
Yeah, that's my guy right there too. These youngsters, boy, they
be on.
Man, Roadrunner really having that. He having that shit.
He a genius. You hear me? These little niggas, man, they mess me up. Like I really get them. And you know, he was saying, you know, put a show together where we can bring the rappers or bring the street niggas with the jury to the table so they can understand not to shame them, but to put their jewelry on the line. You get what I'm saying? And then you show them what it is and what it's worth. And then when it's time to litigate, when they fuck over us, now we'll start owning them jewelry stores.
Nah, for real. Cause if a jeweler fuck you, I know this is how a jeweler fucked me up so bad. Cause we sat in the store for an hour and I talked to him about what I wanted and what I needed and what I expected. And what he did was on my receipt, custom piece.
Okay.
So since when he fucked over me, he gave me my product. I'm like, this ain't what I wanted. This is not what I paid for. But when I went to go talk to a lawyer, I showed him my receipt. He said, this just says custom piece. It don't say
the detail.
It wasn't.
He could try to dance with the idea. Like my idea of talking to you.
Right. And see, I'm so valuable in this industry that like I'm getting niggas jewelry back.
Oh.
From
arbitration.
You get what I'm saying? Because I've sponsored that jewelry. That's my jewelry. You get what I'm saying?
Now you spoke on earlier. We were talking on camera. We were talking about Trap Boy Freddy's piece, and you said he's been rocking the same piece for this till up until this point, and you said there's a reason for that. From your perception,
right? From my perception, he got what he really wanted
up front.
He did it right the first time. You get what I'm saying? And when you do something right the first time, you ain't got to keep up with the trend. You ain't got to keep trying to upgrade and keep trying to do it anew. Because you really got what you wanted and it looked good. The craftsmanship is everything. Like trap shit nice.
Now, you know, I like that, you know, you're spiritual. I want to ask you, when some of these dudes come in there with all this money and they talk to you about what they do and how they get their money, do you ever feel convicted to speak into their life?
I always speak into their life because I was that person and they hear me. You get what I'm saying? But it says the wicked will give into your bosom. That means the wicked is the ones who gonna bring you the money.
Oh wow!
So when they tell you they scammed the bank for 30,000, you don't quite mind. It's a bank.
I don't listen to that. Yeah. We don't ask these kind of questions. Yeah.
You heard him talking to his partner. Yeah, you know, I scammed a nigga. We don't listen to this shit. What you want, sir? We're gonna get it made. Goddamn it, we're gonna get it made.
Boy, them.
About that in the front.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I don't play with them people.
I watched a video with Country Wayne where he walked into a jewelry store. I think it was Manhattan Jewelers. So it was somebody. Icebox, where he played it like, yeah, no. He pulled out his money out. He said, nah, y'all didn't treat me right when I came in here. So therefore, I ain't buying nothing. I just want to show you I got the money. I'm leaving.
Right.
Do you feel like people judge people when they walk into jewelry stores, or when you judge people by the way they look based on the money they're going to spend based on how you look at them versus what they may pull out?
My system a little different because you can't come in my store unless you got an appointment. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for you to make an appointment, you got to be serious.
Right, you got to be serious. And I do that for security purposes and all that type of stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Because you don't want to run it to yourself.
Right. But the thing is, they understand in the jewelry store, people just come in there just to look. Or you got people going in there trying jewelry on just to take pictures for their timeline.
That is facts.
You get what I'm saying? So you get a lot of tire kickers. You get what I'm saying when they come in to look for jewelry. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna get nobody spending 40, 50 every day. But they come spend that grill money every day.
Yeah, man.
Every single day.
Man.
I ain't gonna lie, that's something about that diamond grill.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you get that diamond grill, you could just get clean with that grill, man. You could just be fresh.
How much is a diamond grill? Just an average diamond grill?
An average diamond grill, we do specials all the time. So we'll just say a 6-piece diamond grill. 6-piece diamond grill.
Top and bottom?
SI, a 6-piece is top.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go top.
A 6-piece is top. So what we're gonna do SI. That's $1,500.
Come on. Y'all got $1,500. That's one 2 weeks a check.
Lowest price in America.
Lowest price in America. $1,500.
Lowest retail price in America.
I know y'all niggas rents is $1,500.
And like I don't even really want to talk numbers until we get the whole promo thing down, really, because we about to push it so hard.
Yeah, Real Life really about to come in there.
Like we not playing. Like we finna really make these street stars. Yeah. We really finna like. See, my thing is, this is my last time saying this. All my black jewelers, tap in. Let's really link. Let's really make something happen. Let's really show our people who we are. Let's come together and make an alliance so that we can really fuck up the industry.
Are you trying to push the Arabs out, the Vietnamese?
Well, it ain't even
not push them out, but like let's cover our own market.
Everybody has their place.
Yeah, let's cover our own market.
Everybody has their place, and our place is we're the retailer. Get out of our position. That's who I'm talking to, because we the ones who really sell it.
And that's what I was just going to ask you. Is there enough money in it for everybody?
It most definitely is, because y'all's pieces look amazing. Hey. Shout out to y'all's pieces, man.
Shout out.
I like the craftsmanship, everything live, and you can't knock it. You know what I'm saying? And it inspired me to look at Icebox. It inspired me to look at Mozzie. It inspired me to look at all these different jewelers that's hot. Because, you know, I learned something, and it keep that fire going. It keep that, like the slick chain that he got on, this jagged edge Cuban. That's a whole new Cuban that came out in this year's
that is a whole new Cuban. A whole new Cuban.
I think Boosie.
We ain't seen them links yet.
Boosie ran it hot at the BET Awards when he came home.
Yeah, he did. He did. What are your thoughts about Takeoff was talking about the infinity links? Do you feel like that's a trend that's going to take off?
No.
No pun intended.
It looked good. A lot of people doing it, but the thing that's taking off now is customizing the chain.
People rather go custom than
like I got this. Like I didn't bring the artwork, but I got this chain. I'm about to have. Like the clasp is a character of me that opened up and locked.
Oh goddamn! Goddamn! He said a character of me.
You know, just the things we were talking about off camera. And see what this is. This spins around, but it's so heavy that I had to lock it because it'll fall.
Oh damn!
But it spins around and it has my QR code on the back. So this is actually my business card.
Oh my.
So what happens is you scan this and all my social media, my website, everything I do, my phone number, everything pops up right
QR
then.
code on the piece.
It's 2023. You get what I'm saying?
Get with the times.
And the big dogs, man, they watching your boy so tough. They watching me so tough, man.
I know they watching.
They starting the Cash App ring.
Oh yeah, they watch. Yeah,
they watching me like crazy. And what's crazy, they tell me it don't work. Oh, we can't put your QR code on there. It's not gonna pick up. I ain't asked you that. I asked you to do it.
Now, once y'all start making the Planeteer rings where the fire spits out fire and wind, water, earth, that's when you know you done made it. But I gotta ask, when you see Drake's engagement piece where he has nothing but 27 engagement solitaire diamonds, do you get impressed by that, or you feel like that's lame? There's a story behind it,
right? But
the piece itself, you're like, I'm not impressed.
It's. I'm not gonna say I'm not impressed. It's just like it's different levels, bro. Like it's different levels. It's like that piece worth so much. You get what I'm saying? They understand that, and we don't understand that yet. Like Gotti, he say he still hiding money in watches.
He said that.
You get what I'm saying? He hiding in watches, and what's happening is our street mentality is bringing us to the position that we're at today, in the maturity that we're at, in the level that we're at, to where now we understand different things that the dope game or the street game was showing us, and we're putting it into legalities, and it's growing us. Evolution is crazy. Evolution is crazy, and you know that's how I think we're gonna get these young cats to stop going to prison, when we show them it's unacceptable. We're not doing that no more. We starting our own businesses. And the reason I say that is because the chain gang is who shows the industry what's hot.
What is the most creative piece you feel like you've made? That QR code was a motherfucker. That's a motherfucker. I
wouldn't pick mine. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I wouldn't
what's
pick mine.
the most creative?
Because he experiments on himself.
Yeah, man. Like my mind just went kind of blank. I'm trying to think of, like, I done did some. Oh man, I did one of the first heads, and my head was like 40 millimeter thick.
Made a real head.
Yeah, it was for one of my homeboys, and like that's what let me see. This was in like 2020.
Yeah,
2020. $40,000 he spent on his chain. $40,000, and he was one of the ones with the first head.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And what happened was I did his grill first. Did him a VVS. He didn't like it. He a dope boy. He didn't like it. He went to TD and got another grill. I thought TD did a hell of a job. He didn't like it. You see what I'm saying? So I was scared that once you finish paying for this $40,000 chain, you ain't gonna like it. Right?
That is fair.
He ain't like it.
Oh, he
ain't like it. It wasn't good enough. Like that's the thing. So it's like they find out new things, and it turned them off of what they previously was on. So these Kari diamonds, have you heard of the Karis?
Nope.
Yeah,
what is that?
It's a bigger square.
A big.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a bigger square. It's a different cut in the way they cut it to make the light hit it differently. You get what I'm saying? So it looks like a big square of baguettes all put together.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You get what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're talking
so now he want these. Bruh.
He's undecisive.
That's what money do.
Shit.
That's what money do. But that was my favorite piece. That was my favorite piece. It really poked out, like, you know how the camera on the lens come out.
Yeah.
That bad boy was like this.
What's your most impressive piece that you ever seen, like on any artist or anybody in general? Don't say 6ix9ine.
Shout out Finesse, man.
Shout out Finesse 2 times. God damn it. He came out with the The handcuffs. I'm impressed with just the thought behind the handcuffs.
To say, you know, what really going on, but when I seen that, like, you know, God give people the same ideas as who act on it first.
Oh, okay. You can leave it right there. You can leave it right there.
You know what I mean?
Leave it right there.
And then I seen just a little spring.
Yeah,
Spring got me. I'm like, oh, they did that. They got them boys dangling.
Damn it.
You know what I'm saying? That his creativeness, I know he was drawing that in jail.
So I don't want to talk about...
in that cell, he was on that.
I don't want to talk about on camera, but we gave you an idea for like our possible next piece.
I can't wait.
Ooh, okay.
Like I can't stop thinking about it.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Like seriously.
Like it could be done.
Finesse really did that.
Okay.
Finesse really did that. And we just talking about originality.
Yeah, just originality.
Just originality, because these boys is like...
Yeah, money-wise.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Before we get out of here, I just want to ask.
Oh, we gotta get in that box.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to get in that box.
Okay.
Man, we just want to show the people some of your work, man. It's some spectacular shit in there.
We got Flawless right here. VS. Custom from the factory, from the manufacturers. And you know, a lot of times we just do stuff to show people what we can do. You know what I mean? Y'all, shout out to Angel Cookies.
Angel Cookies, shout out to Angel
White. They heat. This one of my favorite ones. My brother, that's my boy. The one I told y'all, like, he my big brother. He told me, he say, like, man, I want a piece made like Rick Ross. Like Rick Ross. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to have all my initials on it. And his name is RTG. And that's how we did that. And what I was trying to do is, he didn't want the emeralds. So what we did was we raised the border to inset the other solitaire stones that's a little larger than the camera. So this is right here what I'm talking about, the inset. That's a different type of setting because we got the double edge to show the different size of stone. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And this at a budget of $3,000. You get what I'm saying? Did y'all see anything particular? So this is our factory. What we do is we see if we can do other things like other jewelers to see if we can make it come out.
Maybe.
This is a factory Cartier, and what we'll do with this is make this a one-of-one by busting it down like mine on a different level, so that we try to keep one-of-ones out there when it's an aftermarket. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? When it's an aftermarket, you want to let it be known that the factory didn't make this. This is actually a custom piece from a different jeweler, or, you know, your own idea. You got some that look like the zebra. You seen those, some that got the little globe print all over it. But we just trying to stay above the curve and intuitive on different designs and everything.
Now, you were showing us the 3 pieces grills from the 90s to the mid 2000s to now.
Let me show you that.
Can you pull those back out for us one more time?
Okay. Shout out Big Brian. Brian came to me in 2020 when the pandemic started and was like, you still doing grills? I'm like, yeah, I'm really pushing them right now. He was like, man, I want to bust down. I'm like, bet, you want honeycomb? This is what my jeweler did. this is terrible. I could have lost my whole business if Brian wasn't my partner. You get what I'm saying? And what happened is the jeweler don't want to tell me that he can't do it. This a bench jeweler, this a diamond setter. So what he did is he did it the best way he could because he didn't know how. So what that led me to do is I'm scrolling on the internet, on Instagram, and I come across TD. And I'm on his page and I'm looking at his page and I'm seeing different diamonds and I'm seeing the different places that he going, and I found the diamond setters. And so what happened is that's how I started getting my diamond setters to do better jobs. Because it's all about the craftsmanship. And what people don't understand is, did we mention about the clarity and the color?
No, color cut clarity, no.
The reason they teach us or they preach to us VVS is because clarity is only captured with a microscope. Clarity is the inclusions that's in it. That's how clear the inside of the diamond is. With the naked eye, you can't see inside the diamond. What we can see with the naked eye is color. Color starts at D, E, F. That's the whitest. GHI is next. And JKL is yellow, like what I have. So the worst white stone is really a L yellow stone. And what we do in the industry is we take something that's bad and we put a different lingo on it to make it good. So I got canary yellow diamonds to anybody else. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the misconception of that. And the other misconception is a SI can be white because it's a DEF stone color. You get what I'm saying? So that's the game that they ain't telling you right there. And then when you get your stuff tested, you'll find out that I got a SI. You get what I'm saying? So that's what we trying to do, man. We trying to educate our community. We trying to educate our community in a major way to where we show them that we ain't to be messed over.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? And then we can start gaining our wealth back and our position back. And like what y'all guys are doing, man, just watching you guys push this and bring other entrepreneurs on, from the trucking companies to all that type of stuff. Like, that's all the kids need to see.
So appraisal-wise, what we're looking at on camera with the box on your neck and all, watch, ring, what we looking at monetary-wise? How much money we looking at right now?
My jury appraised for a little over like
$20.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't give it to them.
We buy it at cost.
Okay, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm buying everything at cost, and what I'm doing is upping the ante. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I'm just upping the ante, and what I'm doing is I become the display.
Amen.
Last month, I think I sold like 4 watches off my arm. That's how black jewelers, like I think I heard that. I think I heard that from another jeweler.
Yeah.
Like, that's how we sell our jewelry. Because the nigga wanna, now how much you want for that watch? How much I can give you for that watch? Man, go on, come on, man. Come on, 3,000. Come on. You get what I'm saying? Come on. So that's how we gotta do stuff. So we gotta put it on, like literally. I think I brought a Cuban up here. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, we gotta sell it off of us because we don't have the actual showrooms.
Hey man, you look damn good, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Hey, you got any shout outs?
Man, shout out to you guys, man. Reallyfe Street Stars for sure. Shout out 30 Rich. Shout out Jen Lee. Shout out my boy Rainwater for putting me out there as the man. I done got so much feedback from being the best jeweler in Texas. Yeah, man. Like, I appreciate all that. And it's like, you know, just all the hard work paying off and you know, just staying consistent, doing what I'm doing. I just want to, you know, shout out the community, let them know, like, come fuck with us. Like we really gonna bless your game. My boy Crook Count Up, shout out to him.
Shout out free Crook.
You know what I'm saying? Free my boy, because you know we created something. Like that's what Meadowbrook all about. We stand on building something for the next man. The office still up and running. Y'all go run the studio up. Y'all go run his mixtapes up. Go check him out. Crook Count Up, write him, drop a line to him. Hey man, we 29 business for real, and we really on some.
So are you a part of?
Yeah, I'm MUG.
Oh, okay.
All day long. Yeah, I'm him, man. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, I'm friendly mug now.
Okay.
I ain't mean mug, so I try to, stay off that. He big 29.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Then it's like you gotta wait your turn.
Yeah.
And I love how Crook took this era and really like showed these boys like we still out here, we still can do it. And the ones coming after him, like the shop still rolling, the office still up and going. The gym still up and going.
Yeah, I mean, he was killing that gym.
You know what I'm saying? And we stay in the hood to let the people know we ain't going nowhere.
Amen. And for anybody who want to get in contact with you for any business ventures, just work with you, or just get an understanding of the education. I don't know if you're doing that for people, but like just to get an understanding, how would they get at you? Oh
man, we got a course called Grills Kitchen 360. Where we teach you how to make a grill from A to Z. We got grill runners that run a bag. You take your backpack of like, you get 12 impression kits and you get to run it up. You know what I'm saying? You come back with your molds and we do your grills for you. We got so much, all you gotta do is just tap in, have a gold day. We got franchise in the box. We just trying to turn the city up. Like we trying to let you know like, this is real dope.
Absolutely. Man, we just want to thank you so much, Mug, for coming in. Dr. Mug.
No problem.
For coming in and sitting down and talking to us. It was a pleasure, man. It's always great to see a brother like yourself educated, knowing what he really doing and trying to give back to the people, man. We don't shop with our people enough.
And now let me touch on that before we leave out of here, man. Like we really preaching black business, right?
Really preaching.
We really preaching it. We even got Amy Witherite.
Oh, wow.
And other people like that preaching black business. Because you can call right now into the radio station and she got scholarships. She giving $2,500 to black businesses. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What the black business is doing. Where we putting our money. Because it's the cycle of the money.
Right.
So if I go to a black business company and I put my money in it, I expect the black company to put the money back into something black.
Amen.
And we got to make sure that happens. And I'm trying to be one of those business owners that actually does more for my community and puts more back into my community.
Hey, and Dr. Mug, that right there is what makes you a real life street star.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Dang. That's what's up. Salute you, boy.